Hello and welcome back to Superman and Lois Season 1, Episode 13, Part 2 reaction. If you haven't already, click the link down below for Part 1. We last left off with Superman telling General Lane he wants all these weapons to at least be in place in case he turns evil. Lois was told to leave the Smallville Gazette because she wasn't telling the truth. Jonathan left Tegan because she was trying to use him to get information. Jordan and Sarah had a cute intimate moment, but was kind of stopped by the police, and I'm guessing that's because they're on private property. And Kyle and Lana are thinking about, or Kyle mainly is thinking about leaving Smallville because how their family was able to criticize them after one mistake that they did. Let's get to it.
I am programmed to anticipate your needs. Optimal psychological health requires the formation of interpersonal relationships.
Hey.
Oh, can he have a relationship with the Kent family?
Pretty amazing.
You're good.
I don't know if what's his name? Wool. I don't know how to pronounce it, but is he he's a series regular? But is he coming back for season 2? Because I think it would be really nice to see Steel and Superman working together, because they kind of do in the comics. Or Steel trying to replace Superman and be his... I'm gonna stop talking.
Perhaps you could tell Jonathan a tale from your own upbringing.
Would you please just shut down?
Jonathan.
Can you please just...
Hold on, okay?
Little kids have questions.
Hello? Oh, hey, Kia. Arrested?
John, it's not like you to break the rules.
They got arrested! No way.
Junior and
Yeah, we do. John skipped class.
What? Go upstairs, I will deal with you later.
They don't know about Jordan
We
yet.
can talk about him after we talk about what I want to talk about. Jonathan, upstairs. After everything we've been
I can't save them from
Him.
me.
If
Yes.
weapons like that exist, then the wrong people will get their hands on them, and then what?
Okay, yeah, see, this is the whole conflict.
Not enough to skip school. This one has to go get arrested.
We'll give them. Lois, will you please
No,
just listen?
there's nothing you can say that I want to hear, and now I'm.
I know you're angry, especially that moment when General Lane told John Henry Irons that he can kill Superman and Lois was just fighting and fighting. I know how difficult that is, but you're also not listening to him. I understand the anger. I understand the pain. I understand the thought of losing the love of your life. Please, just calm down and let him speak. Because, you know, again, these decisions are in place for a reason. These fail-safe is there in case something happens. But, you know, if you don't have anywhere to put it, then it's not really a good idea to really... You can give it to John Henry Irons. He's on your side. He was willing to get Clark back and talk to him instead of firing right away, which would have been... What's the line? The best thing to do? But he didn't. You could give it to him, so in case of anything, he could. Just speak to each other. Communication is key.
Angry, and I feel sorry for yelling at you, but I also have to stay angry so that I can scare the hell out of Jordan. So why don't you just stay here?
I can scare
And let's
the
just
hell
both
out of
take a moment to
Jordan.
think, and then we can talk about this later after I bail our son out of jail. Unimaginable horror that awaits my son for skipping school.
The same goes for Sarah. This will never happen again.
Oh my god. Lana is so chill, and you got Lois over here staring Jordan down, and I freaking love it. I would be scared too. I would be scared.
Pushed and pushed until he finally got his way. I mean, honestly.
That's the mayor. You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Who knows what kind of perks they got from Lana's special little job. Why don't you and I go talk somewhere else?
You
What
said
the
you
frick
were
are you
gonna
gonna
set
talk
the record
about?
straight.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever noticed
How punchable the mayor's face is? Yeah, I have.
Yes.
Blaming you is easier than blaming themselves.
Yes, I said that last
It doesn't
time.
make you hurt.
They're
I'm
pretty-
wishing I had a backup plan because I'm out there in the cold with no nest egg and no connections anywhere else, and I.
Unfortunately, this is a lot of times when moments like this happen, I feel like a lot of times it's either always you on your own or you with the people you trust the most, people who've been around you for, you know what I noticed? The people who have been with me for a short amount of time, besides my cousins and my sisters, a lot of my friends now are the ones who I just met 2 to 3 years ago. And I honestly think that's because I've been emotionally mature enough to continue friendships and, you know, allow everyone to feel connected and appreciated. But I was like, the thing Lana is feeling, the anger about how everyone she grew up with, every time she put Smallville first, that she's not putting that Smallville is not putting her first, is something really hard to deal with, and something I had trouble dealing with as well. I always put everyone first, and I have never put myself first until recently. And I think when I was younger, I did a lot of things because I did a lot of things to help people that I wish was returned to me, but really the only person who could do all the nice things for me is myself, right? Which sucks in this moment when everyone hates you, everyone in the town hates you, and you just kind of have no idea what to do. But, you know, you have your family, you have yourself, and you can't let other people's opinions about you stop you from what, you know, is right. Or, you know, what is right to you. No murders, no abductions. You get my point.
But it felt good. It felt really, really good. That feeling worries me. If there is even the slightest chance that I could be manipulated again with that desire to let go.
This is one thing I love about Superman and Lois, and I've said it many times before, but the fact that anytime Superman and Lois, Clark and Lois, whenever they have an argument, Clark always lets Lois kind of blow off some steam, and then they come back together and talk about what they need to talk about, which reflects, you know, this isn't a way a family should be. I'm just saying I prefer this over pushing things under the rug. And it's just so pretty and beautiful. So one example of something good.
And if this will make you feel better, then fine. Let's have a failsafe. But there
But not
is
the DOD.
no way in hell I'm trusting the DOD with this.
Let's go!
Then we just have to find someone we can.
John Henry Irons.
You wanna run
John
that by
Henry
me again?
Irons.
I know, it's a lot to ask.
You want me, and only me.
You came here to protect this world from me. That's what I'm asking you to do.
I love this.
My dad is hiding something and I can't betray his trust.
This story is bigger than you or your dad. We have a responsibility to the people.
Does she not
Town is
know?
falling apart.
Obviously, Lois
Believe me, I
knows
know.
that.
People are tearing each other down. Look,
Tell most of the story and to focus the blame where it belongs.
Morgan Edge.
On Morgan Edge.
Yes! Come on!
All this time, I've been without anyone of my kind, alone.
Treasonous bloodline.
He's become a hero, Father.
He is nothing! I'll find...
I cannot watch this without saying something. Morgan Edge, Tal-Rho, has always wanted a family. He has only known one way that a Kryptonian could survive on Earth. And he sees another way, he starts questioning everything. And it seems like he's doing that right now, but he is somehow still under the influence that he has to please his dad, which sucks, which I'm pretty sure he can also overcome, but I honestly don't see Morgan Edge in season 2 or 3. I mean, he can come back for like an episode or two, but I don't think he would have his redemption arc, which would be cool to see, but I don't think it would be shown.
Your way is the only way.
Oh shit. Oh no. Is his dad going? Oh, the fuck is happening?
I don't really know. Close-minded garbage people.
You know what? Let's
She
just,
said what she
call
said,
it a night.
and I agree.
Start fresh tomorrow.
Can we talk about it as a collective?
Maybe you're right, Kyle. Maybe we just pack up and get us
No,
away
do
from
not
here.
give up. I know. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. But are you not gonna try to prove any of these people wrong?
Now, things are finally calming down, so when you're done being grounded, you guys can go back to being normal teenagers. And
Normal teenagers?
small towns are actually a lot of fun.
Oh, really?
All right,
They're not going to be normal teenagers. I am sorry. No matter how much you try, Jordan already has powers. Jonathan wants to make a freaking war suit. They're the sons of Superman and Lois. They're not gonna have a normal teenage life. No child of a hero is ever gonna have a regular teenage life. And I know the parents always want the kids to have something they never had. I don't even know where I'm going with this at this point, because they don't even have a normal life. I guess you can say a normal life is somewhere they're going to be comfortable with, you know, not running for their lives 24/7 or being untrue to who they are, because you can have a normal life if you're comfortable the way you're living. And obviously everyone's definition of normal is different.
Send in a team to check it out.
Something is going down. Something is going down. I do not like this. No one's gonna call Steeler Superman.
Vitals? They're gone, sir. We're not registering anything.
No. I know you guys have kryptonite emitters, but there is still a chance he can still use he can still use his powers. The whole his way of living was to make sure he didn't feel pain. This was the reason for kryptonite. And honestly, it's because I've watched comic shows, but the Flash can literally move so fast to the point where his heartbeat does not register. This is not a smart idea going in, even if you have... Did you just give all your 7734 weapons to John Henry Irons? Why are none of them here? He's gonna break the glass easily. What the freak is that? What the frick is that? Y'all need to give me your theories about what is happening because my mind is not working at that moment. Please. A little late!
Where the hell did he go?
Oh, hell no. He is soaking up the sun's energy. Oh no. The moment they show us this.
And veered from it because you're weak.
Oh no!
The sole reason Krypton was lost.
What? Okay, at least we have a... You know, I was literally just gonna say, what is Superman and Lois gonna do if Leslie Larr, Morgan Edge are locked up and there's still 2 episodes left? Okay, it makes sense. If you're gonna start off with the villain, you're gonna end with the villain. So, but he's becoming the Eradicator. I can't. Okay, you know what? I'm also not very worried because I know Superman and Lois are going to defeat Morgan Edge by the end of the season. I just don't know how. I do know how. You can use all the 7734 weapons against him, but you know, considering that he is soaking up a lot of solar energy, I have no idea how he's not dead. Even if he does have a Kryptonian physiology, wouldn't he be way too close to just start burning? I know he absorbs the yellow sun. But really? But then again, I can't complain because this is a show that we believe someone flies, so anything is possible. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Okay. Leave any comments you would like to discuss. Any thoughts you have on the episode. What you think might happen next. Please, please, please tell me what you think might happen next because I have no idea. My mind is kind of like jelly and I can't process anything. Like, subscribe, it helps out a ton, and I will see you next time.